And we're up. Okay. Da-da-da-da. So, yeah, we got the 346 XP. I don't have the gasket for it yet, so we got to clean it up and put the bearings in it. We got to salvage some parts out of this 288 pile of junk, and that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So, nothing exciting at all. So, if you're looking for excitement, this is not it. If you're looking for pulling some stuff apart, then this might be the channel for you. Okay. Gonna bring myself up here. My phone. And that way I can see comments. Please comment. That makes the whole thing fun. Okay. Coffee, very important. Okay. I don't know. Should we do the 346 stuff first? I don't know. Should we? How are we looking tonight? We're good? Everybody here okay? 6 people here. Who's here? This cover's kind of cooked, like yeah, it's kind of shot. The handle's kind of cooked. Everything's cooked. So you know what? James not here. Okay. How many watching tonight, James? Roughly. Do we know? Flat plate on here. This type of stuff you do want to salvage if you can. Obviously the rope is going to be no good, but doesn't matter. What I could do, just to make this easy. Hey Larry, how you feeling, buddy? "24 out in the shop watching." Okay. Hello to the Faust family. Those of you that are watching. I have an idea on this. Because I want to salvage the spring out of this, at least I think I do, right now. So this piece is nice to salvage. The spring looks good. I want to salvage the spring, but if I pull it out of here, it's just going to go everywhere. So, because this cover's kind of cooked, what I might do is just nip all the way around. Boom, 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 boom. With my nippers. Use the Nip-X. Because I'm gonna save the spring. That's worth at least a few bucks. And this will eventually, the spring will come apart eventually here, but doesn't mean I need to make it go boing now. Just an idea. Yeah, it was pretty warm here. I don't know exactly how hot, but it was pretty warm. probably a faster way to do this. Hey, Sean. Haven't seen you in a bit. Just sat down for lunch. Okay. Again, this is all about packaging when I'm salvage. Little nip. Let's see. Maybe this is a bad idea. I don't know. Why do I get the sense I'm going to go pop and I'm going to hurt myself? You know what I mean? Almost. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Okay. Take out these two. Don't nip my finger off. Good. Jeez. There we go. Ah. That goes in the bin. We're good here. Yeah. It's raining there. Yeah, it was nice here. Warm, but very nice day. Very, very nice day. No complaints. Okay. So all this goes in the ultrasonic. Let's go dump it. Here we go. See, I'd love to salvage some of these metal pieces, but they look like they're swaged, so I don't know how you'd pull them out and put them back in. I don't think that it would work. All right, how's this one? This one's only missing one. So this is a pretty, oh, is this cracked? No. I guess this is a pretty solid cover, so I think I'm going to throw this directly in the ultrasound. Well, let's pull this cover off, but other than that, this cover is reasonably solid, so I'll be able to use this or sell it if somebody wants it. No, Nikki, I'm not shipping it to Ireland. I know, I have no sense of adventure. Ah, something similar. So right here, this kind of worries me a little bit that this will pull this way. So on the other one that I did, pulled the spring out and I bent this further around. So it'll be less, even though it might still grab there, it'll be less likely to pull this way when you give it a good tug. Again, ultrasonic for this. I think it was Bob's other saw. Manuel Bob's other saw, it was good, except for the silly thing came undone. As it turns out, that's what was going on. That part had slipped out. So, autumn here, best time of the year where I live. Mild, cold mornings, clear days. Nice. Alright, so on this piece here, this clutch cover is wrecked. So, just wrecked. Don't bother. These screws are always nice to have. Oh, there's no spring in here anyway. Don't have to worry about that since it ain't there. Okay. The only thing left to do is pull the knee out. And what I figured out, I mean, you could salvage this spring if it was intact. It's not. The only thing that is intact is the knee and this pin. So, easy way to pull the pin. Use an auto punch to get it moving. Grab it gentle. Pull. There you go. Something's really wrong with that pin. That's terribly worn out. Throw out the pin. Salvage the knee. Again, ultrasonic here. This goes in scrap. Hey Chris, how you doing? Yeah, if we have more days like this, gonna have to put the air conditioners in. We go right from heat to air conditioning. Incredible. Okay, one last one here. Right, unfortunately, this cover is shot. It would be pretty nice otherwise, but these holes are cooked, and there's really not a good way to fix them. So, I don't like these either. Might as well put a new rope in. Ah, God. Okay. They don't have to put them in quite that tight. And you can salvage that. Oh, look, a shim. Makes sense. Okay. Take the two screws out. Take the shroud off. And of course, the other day I stupidly ordered more of these shrouds. Whoops. You guys don't want to know how expensive they are. You really don't. Again, same deal here. I want to wrap that better next time. So I'll cut this apart all off camera, but just want to get it so now I can look at that and say, oh yeah, this one's shot. All this goes back in the ultrasonic. And then we'll get to the 346 bearings. Who else? Jade's here? Okay. Can't do it with 80 during the day. Boop was a week. She can school one time at work. It's a very nice night, yeah. So, okay, I'll take a vote. Let me take apart the 199 carb first, or let me do the bearings first? There's a vote. What do you guys think? Hey, Tim. How you doing? You start working the X-Torque? Okay. Anything interesting? Do the bearings first? Okay. I'll do the bearings. You guys want to see bearings? Fine. So, this is the case half that the saw came with. That case half over there, I've done a little repair to. But that came from Barry's Chainsaw Shop. Oh, I forgot to, it doesn't matter. Okay. What I would actually like to have, and I don't think I'm going to get it, but what I would like to have are some trial try-in bearings, and ones that just slide in and the crank slides in without having to press anything. And the reason would be because the piston, this is an original edition case, the piston for a 44.3 might not quite fit up against the bosses here. You may need to do a little bit of grinding, and I'm not going to get that figured, unfortunately, until day that I put it together. So, put it together. I know, put it together. Well, I can't quite put it together because I don't have the case gasket yet, and it's going to be a little bit before I get that. But I can get the bearings in. So let's get this cleaned off. The razor. Best I can here. Now I can take my Scotch-Brite wheel, not into my coffee, obviously. Take my Scotch-Brite wheel here. And take it down to metal, you know? That's nice and clean. I don't really need to worry about the top right now because I'll probably put this on the Bridgeport anyway. So I don't need to worry about that as much. Charger anyway. Okay. Good, it's leaking. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, Barry Shane. Yeah, Barry's Chainsaw Shop, Westmoreland, New Hampshire. He's a agrarian on the forums. Yeah, not Barry Reynolds, but Barry Schoenbeck. Now this one is a bit of a tricksy bugger. The reason is there's a stop here. It's going to make it kind of difficult for me to use my pullers. It'd be a lot easier just to heat that up and drop it in. So let's do that. So we'll do this one hot. So this one is a proprietary bearing. These are not cheap. This is Husky OEM. I don't know if there's an option here to not do OEM. I don't think so. Get my temperature gun here. There might be. The rough answer is there might be. You could probably use a 440 bearing here and a 440 seal. That might actually work. And I think those are available aftermarket. It's a little bit of a different configuration, but it might actually work. Just a thought. Sean, okay, so yeah, Sean, the correct way to do it is to mount the bearings properly in the case and then pull the crank through. Here's why. If you mount the bearings on the crank first, you're then going to put lateral forces on the bearings, getting them into the case. Okay, you don't want to do that. So the way to do it, the way you're going to put least lateral forces on the bearings is to actually put the bearings in the case first, hot, cold, however you want to do it, then pull the crank through. That way there's no lateral forces. Yeah, I'm not going to heat the bearing. I'm just going to heat the case here. So it's nylon. So again, I'm not going to do 400 degrees. We're going to do 300 here. Hope that's good enough. There's no rubber pieces or anything here to get messed up on. Normally I'll do this cold, but for this, I think I'll do it hot. Pretty hot. Near around 300. $290, $260. It's not quite hot enough. That's 300 there. If the bearing's been frozen, it'll go in easier. On the tip of your finger, hold it. She's in. Bob, that 359's fun, huh? Nice little saw. Seal mount tool or tube socket, okay, nothing wrong with. Well, I've used a deep socket for years. As long as you put it into the right depth and you do it evenly, it's fine. You know? Hang on, I just got a little tiny splinter here. If I can get it, I'll get it. Okay. That's hot. I'm going to put that aside. So, we'll do this one. We'll do this one cold. I'll show you how I do that. In case anybody hasn't seen it before. Yeah, one of the benefits to using the Seal installers is they have a depth setting. So, you know, if you do, I do them by hand, and we'll check the depth. You just got to make sure it's even and exactly where you want it, and it's good. Old-fashioned brake cleaner in here. You really don't want anything loose in the crankcase, you know. You don't want any crusties in there messing up your depth on the bearings. So when I'm installing a bearing like this, I like a little bit of anti-seize. Helps the bearing go in smoother. I say phooey to people that worry about bearings spinning after you do this. Mount the bearings, old-fashioned film wrapped around the crank, stopped it rolling. Bearings and seals. Yeah, a lot of the, even the OEM crankcases come with seals already mounted. No. It's kind of like putting on your pants and your underwear at the same time. Why would you do that? Sometimes you get it right, and sometimes you're going to hurt yourself. Yeah, you don't do that. Just put your underwear on, then put your pants on. Same thing. Pull the crank through, then put the seal in. That's what you're supposed to do. this one, again, you can do it hot if you want. I've got the torch right here, but just lining it up. That's all I'm doing. You need something that grabs, but not fully. Now, you can put this side there. So these will grab the inner and outer races, okay? If it's not quite going the way that you want it, like a little off kilter or whatever, come back, give it a quick tap. You can hear it change. Now it's straighter. Sometimes this is faster than heat, sometimes it's not. Personally, I think this is safer. No torch, no heat gun. That's not quite all the way. Options here. That's it. All the way in. Now I reverse it. The depths, the socket may not reach. It doesn't quite reach. Kind of annoying. Let's put it on the other side. There. So now your bearing's installed. Nice and smooth. Okay, I'll lube it up later. So then we can put a seal in again later. So both of these are done. As I'll get them for now until I get a case gasket. All right, what did I miss here? Sean, you can wear underpants however you like. Over your pants, under your pants, I don't care. Guys don't like wearing underwear, just talking a quick way to get dressed. Tools, clothing tips. Yep, you got it. husband showed up. Something like that. Sometimes you need to do it in that kind of a hurry. I understand. But if you're not in quite that hurry, yeah, there's a risk. There's a risk. Steve, got my buddy's 2.8, runs awesome. Let me handshake. Yeah, some people really appreciate it. All right. Put my bearing installer away. This stuff away, and that way we can get to working on the 199, which I think is going to be the last thing that we do tonight. Because I really don't have a whole lot else to do. I forgot about my coffee. Terrible. Can't forget about the coffee. Yeah, it was warm here today. It was nice. Finally a warm day. More pieces, parts need to go in the ultrasonic. Put this away. This away. Alright, let's get some fish paper. Doing carburetors. Nice and clean. Okay, so this is, Bob, this is the carburetor for your 346 XP. Typically these come on, what are they? 359s actually. These are traditionally on 359s. But they are used as an upgrade. Oh boy, that's nice. That looks pretty fresh and crisp. I'll tell you what. The one thing that I don't see is you're supposed to put a hole in the cover here. Don't want to mess this up. Because this is actually a pretty fresh, looks like a fresh kit. Looks like a fresh kit. Just going to take this apart, make sure it's all nice and clean in here. Again, supposedly this was a runner, but, oh. When somebody says it's a runner, the runner didn't have any filtration apparently. Yikes. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a brand new screen in here. And then I'm going to call it, I think, on this. It's cookies and cream night, Bob? Larry? Sorry. adjusted right. Feels good. Yep. That's what I want to see. Okay. I'm going to put a new screen in that. Fresh screen. And that, that's what we can call it. Good news, I've got screens. I've had so much trouble with screens. Okay. Put a screen in there, and then I'm going to drill a small hole just in the cap. Double check here. Brake cleaner. That should go through, which it does. Even with the top, good. Just got to drill a small hole and make sure that this is patent, I think. Pretty much anywhere in the top is fine. Like an 1/8 of an inch diameter hole is good. Just don't want this to go spinning. Fine, whatever. Almost. Yep. Good enough. These need a little more room to breathe, is one of the things about these particular carburetors. The other thing is they have to have this, the white diaphragm, not the blue one. The blue one apparently is terrible on these. by hand. Good. And double check everything. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3. Now, one other thing on this carburetor, well, two other things. One is it's got this little bendy thing here, spring, that I want bent a little bit differently. My John Riley pliers here. There you go. Now it'll hold. When the throttle rod is in there, that'll hold better. Yeah, okay. The other thing, of course, is the limiters. I grind those off, can't leave those. Oh, there goes the coffee. They're all boogered anyway. You know what? Have a good night, Larry. Enjoy your ice cream. Keep me posted on that stuff, okay? Should be able just to... pop these things off here. It ain't easy, though. Usually I can just, pop and they come right off. There goes one. And there's this little stupid metal clip that's on here too. That comes off. Yeah. That'll be okay now. Good. Now our limiters are off. Take them, put them all the way home. Bring them out a turn and a touch. There you go. bring the idle. And then what I do is I'll bring the idle in to where I just see it open. About there. Okay, so this carburetor should be ready to go. Let's see, what else? That's basically what I got for tonight. Right now I'm waiting on parts. That's what I'm doing. So I'm cleaning some of the 288 stuff, and some of that is already. There's a few things on eBay right now. If anybody wants to check that out. A couple of things on eBay. Not much. It's exciting. As soon as I get that crank seal, the case seal for the 346, we're going to get that case together, and hopefully early next week I'll be getting a new edition head as well. So once I have those, then I'll be able to take that down on the Bridgeport. Questions, comments, anything else, guys? Yes, happy Friday. Feels like every day to me, and not, days going by here. Just waiting for work to start back up again. Although, in a lot of ways I'm enjoying not being at work, but feels weird. Questions, comments, anything else? Sean, did I answer your question about the bearings? My main concern is lateral forces on bearings. Don't like lateral forces on bearings. Yeah, should be fun. Be safe, okay? So, I'm out. You guys, thanks so much. And as soon as I have something else for you, I will let you guys know. I'll be right back, right? Right back on as soon as I got something else. So, shoot me an email if you want crank tools. Hopefully, again, within a few days here, I should be hearing from my guy to get some sleeves. So, Bob, enjoy the cutting. Enjoy that 288. Have fun. And we'll talk to you guys later. All right. Have a good one, guys. Great night.